First breakdown today, we're doing jab steps. Really focus on having a heavy pivot foot. Your attack foot should be light, quick. It should be like a short punch as we go through. Your basketball should be moving in rhythm with your body. Make sure they match. Make sure your rip goes outside your hip as you take that step. I can continue moving right. I can change directions to the left, or I can come back and reset my feet. Really, again, shifting here. And we're going left side, same thing. Focus on having a nice shift. Now my right foot is nice and heavy when I'm pivoting here. My attack foot is nice and light. Stepping to the ball of my foot, not trapping myself in the mud. I want to be short, quick stab, coming back. All right, so now progressing into an open attacking step. This complements with your jab. They really go together. You'd be using these back to back as you attack your defender. Okay, now we're gonna get a little more activity. I'm gonna spin it out and step in with a heavy foot, and I'm gonna really make sure that my open step attack pushes me out past the defender. Okay, again, right here, my right foot's my open step. My left foot's nice and heavy. Right foot attacks past the defender. Coming back, doing the same. Heavy step, quick blow by. Making sure I'm ripping that ball outside my hip as I attack. Sticking with the open step theme here, now you're gonna go off the dribble. We had heavy pivot feet with jabs and with open steps. Now I'm coming in with a split stance, making sure that my ball side foot is kicking out to get an angle past the defender, and my dribble is outside my hip also. We're staying somewhat stationary for this. Quick pound, looking at your angle, driving off my back foot. Again, trying to get past their hip here. Ball is protected, ball, body, man. Making sure I'm getting right outside that hip. Back foot is really pushing me into my attack foot. It was heavy before, and now it pops into the ground. Pop. Same thing going left. Ball's outside my body, nice and protected from the defender. Back foot pushes me forward. All right, last progression for this open stance. Now we're going in and out. Very similar to our split stance, just a little more ball movement in the beginning, but we're still ending up with that ball outside of our hip and our back foot's pushing us. Our attacking foot's creating an angle to get past the defender. Approaching in and out, blowing by. Again, my body and ball move together. Ball goes left, foot goes left. Everything comes back to the right side together. Then we're going left. Still focusing on a nice open position here, and then pushing ourselves past the defense. All right, so now we're going from these open steps into our shooting footwork. So I'm still gonna focus on having an open step here so I can set up for my jabs. I have a heavy pivot foot and pushing quick into my inside step for a jump shot. So as I go to the right, left foot's heavy pivot foot, right foot attacks, finding that left, right, lifting up straight into my shot. A little quicker motion here. Again, it's gonna be right, left, right. Left foot's heavy pivot foot. 1, 2, 3. Trying to catch that defender as they're retreating, and I'm raising up into my shot. Assess. Boom. Right, left into my shot. All right, so this time we're gonna get a little more of a rhythm shot. We focus on a quick 1-2 pull-up. Now I'm still focused on heavy pivot foot, using my open step as a jab. Come back and reset, have a little patience. Now as we attack out with our open step, as soon as I plant that inside foot, finding that rhythm hop, squaring up, locating my target as I'm getting into that hop. Again, jab, reset, attack, rhythm, good feet, good hands, locate your target. Really work on balance right here. Foot. Left foot jabs, reset my feet, patient looking for a gap, attack out, rhythm hop off that inside foot. Here it would be left foot jabbing, attack step, right foot down, straight. Now we're back to open steps off the dribble, really focus on blowing by. Again, I'm gonna have a 2-foot rhythm right here, but this time it's a bit more out of a stop. Okay, so I'm gonna dribble as I approach, making sure that my ball side foot's attacking in. Now as I blow by hard behind the back, quick rhythm hop to put my feet back into shooting placement. Okay, again, live off the dribble, open stance, blow by, stop, set your feet. Here, protecting the ball with your body, hard stop, foot replacement, get ready to shoot. Locate your target, find your feet, set your hands up before the defense can contest you. Continuing open steps off the dribble, working off my in and out now. I'm gonna do a quick stop on my inside foot and still reset my feet to get ready to shoot quickly. Okay, so still focus on approaching with the dribble, shifting with my in and out, taking a quick recovery dribble, and immediately between the legs as I blow by. Again, resetting my feet, ready to shoot once I know the defender's on my back. Approach, attack, inside foot, snap your feet. One more time. Shift, inside foot, reset your feet, get ready to shoot. Same thing going left. Nice wide open stance. Quick inside step, going right in between my legs with that. Hard stopping to get that defender to retreat, snap to shoot. Quick defensive breakdowns here. We're gonna work on closeouts. A couple of key points that you need to focus on. We're gonna make sure that we're staggering our feet. They're alternating as you chop down. We're not hopping into this. We don't wanna get caught in the air when somebody's ready to attack us. We wanna make sure we keep contact with the ground so we stay reactionary. So my feet are going to alternate. I'm gonna make sure that I have a high side foot and my high side hand and foot match as I close out, and then I'm gonna focus on finding my gap right away. So again, if my right foot is gonna be in the lead, my right hand is gonna match that, and I'm gonna get in my stance right here. I'm making sure I'm reaching out towards the basketball here with my dig hand, and I have my windshield wiper hand out here in the passing lane. Trying to be nice and wide, making the defense work around me. We don't want skinny hands right here or down by our hips or our shoulders. I wanna have a nice wide L shape here with a nice wide stance, and it matches here as I close out. We're gonna be closing out 3 spots, focusing on all of those principles. If you don't have a basket, that's all right. Go ahead and spread some area out in front of you. Pretend like you have a wing, a middle, and a wing, okay? And you're closing out each spot. As we go to each wing, it'll be once. We'll close out the middle twice. We'll make sure we get right foot in the lead and left foot in the lead, okay? And again, when I work on the wings, I'm really focusing on making sure my high side foot right now is keeping the basketball on the sideline baseline area. I'd backpedal back. Left foot's in the lead, still here. Now I'm switching my feet, but same spot. Right foot's in the lead, it alternates, my hands match. Now I'm hitting that last spot, again, protecting the middle with that high side foot, keeping my gap. I don't want to tip forward and over close. I want to keep the ball out in front of me here.
All right, so for our first passing series, these are gonna be our most basic passes, most fundamental passes. First one we're gonna do is just gonna be a chest pass. If you have a partner, use a partner. If not, go find a wall somewhere. Just taking one step forward here. We're making sure that our hands are on the outside and we are pushing the ball so that our thumbs are down when we face. One quick step, make sure we're flipping. We're pushing the ball hard. We're trying to hit right in the target. Our second pass is going to be a bounce pass, same thing. Step with one foot, make sure we are not passing it too close to ourselves so that the ball lobs up. I also don't want to throw it too close to Kevan because then the bounce will be too sharp. I want to make sure I throw it about 3/4 of the way across the paint. Same thing, snap my wrist to the outside. Hold your follow through. Our next pass will be an overhead pass. For this one, we don't necessarily need to bring the ball super far backwards. We just need to keep it over our head. We need to use our stomach. As we step here, we want to do a little crunch. We want to make sure we're using our core to snap the ball there. We don't want the ball to have any type of rainbow effect. We want to make sure it's snapping straight to my partner and getting there as quickly as possible. Okay, these are going to be right-handed push passes. The first one is going to come from our shoulder. It's going to be in the air. When you're making this pass, you want to make sure our hand is directly behind the ball and we are following through. So right hand is going to be shoulder. You'll catch it on your left side, rip it to your right side, and then push pass. Make sure we are leaning onto that right foot, get the ball outside of the defense, and snap your wrist through. Pass is done. Now you're going to move the ball down to your hip, same side. You're going to make hip bounce passes. Hip bounce passes. Get it outside to your hip. Same idea as before. Make sure these are outside of your body. We're working on getting these around a defender.